Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you are thinking of. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What are their intentions? Anything spirit wants to share with us. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. Spirit, I call upon you for some loving messages that are meant to be heard today. What is it that we need to know? What is it that you want us to hear today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have daydreaming. I am always longing for you. So I can't get you out of my mind. I mean, that's always a big one. Like, why is this person always on my mind? It's the person who gets under your skin, and I can't get you out of my mind. Even if when you're trying to move on with somebody and you're still in love with them and you pray that you can get them out of your mind, but sometimes you just can't. I have an understanding. I see your side of the story. So I'm a couple things. It's like memories, nostalgia. I'm thinking about you. I have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So who was dishonest to whom? And maybe I'm realizing that I shouldn't have said what I said, or I shouldn't have held back. I shouldn't have been doing what I was doing. So dishonesty definitely will rip a relationship apart. I have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So you've got somebody energy. This could be your energy. This could be their energy. I feel like we haven't been appreciating each other. I feel like you weren't listening to me, but now you're starting to see my side of the story. You maybe were dishonest with me, but at the end of the day, I still can't get you out of my mind. Can you continue to love somebody and be disappointed with them? Absolutely. Reflecting, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So the distance, there's something about the distance is helping me to see clearer. Okay. It's actually helping us, and it's clearing my mind. It's healing my heart. So there's a lot going on here. If we've pulled away from each other recently, it's like the honest or very truthful feelings are coming to the surface. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need me to know? I have a 9 of Swords. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a King of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles came into me as, will you come back to me? This like, will you choose me again? Because I do feel like they're admitting their ego got involved. I do feel like the fear is creeping in now. I'm really struggling with, have we really ruined us? Has this situation... I don't feel like it's over. I don't. I feel like it's unfinished is really what I want to say. It's unfinished business. They're saying it's far from over. Okay. So we might just be in a difficult place right now, but it's far from over. So maybe that's encouraging to you. I have the Sun. This person wants to try again, or just, you know what, let's put this behind us. I have an Emperor. I have Strength. And I have a Page of Pentacles. Knock at your door. They're ready to talk. And there's a sense of, I don't want to give up on this connection. And the distance between us, whether we've broken up or we're no contact, I'm not sure of. I feel like we just are in a difficult place. I don't think we necessarily have broken up, but I do feel like we are somebody's very strong and somebody's saying, I don't want to give up on us. I won't give up on us. I have a King of Cups. I won't give up on this love. So we've got this very strong energy that is saying, I love you. And I don't know if the Sun is a starting over as much as let's put something behind us, because I just feel like it's, can we just put this behind us? You know, things happen in long-term relationships. And I feel like this person's knocking on your door to say, I love you. I really do. I don't feel like there'd be any other reason for them to be knocking. I really don't. And I'm saying it, you know, physically knocking on your door, or just, you know, spiritually, you know, I'm knocking on your door, please let me in. So it's this sense of the reason why I'm knocking is because I love you. And maybe we just need to hear that, you know, sometimes no matter what's said, at the end of the day, if they're able to say, hey, you know what, shit happens in long-term relationships, and I still love you no matter what, and we're going to be fine. There's a sense of we're going to be fine. I have a shift in energy here with this Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, recapturing the love that we have, feeling content again, feeling happy again, being committed to each other with this Four of Wands, maybe even talking about a commitment. So I think that just something happened between us that wasn't pleasant, you know, and I think that it's worth fighting for. I still feel like this connection is worth fighting for. They said it's far from over. Okay, so that, I think that was a good clue. I have family. We have more at stake. So that could be important, whether it's our time that we have into each other, the energy we have into each other. We could have years into each other. We could have a child together. We could have built a home together. We could have an apartment, you know, a house. So there's more at stake. And I just don't feel like it's something that either one of us could walk away from. So, you know, things happen in long relationships. A snake, deception. Did something interfere in this connection? For some of you, yes, it could be you deceived me. You hurt me. You were third-party situation. It's really hard to get over. But for the sake of the family, for the sake of us, for the sake of how much time and energy we have into each other, for the sake of that we still love each other, you know, is it worth fighting for? I have a wedding. You guys could be married. I don't want to give up on this marriage. I don't want to get divorced. You know, engaged. We've talked about a future together. So sometimes you just don't want to give up. You have it, you know, like I'm going to go down fighting, right? I'm not going to give up on you. I can feel the distance between us. I can feel the space between us. And I do feel like I'm struggling with that. I do feel like I don't like that we're not communicating the way that we normally do, or our day-to-day routine has changed. So something has shifted. I'm at a crossroads. This is one of those times in your life where you can either continue to fight and fight for what you want, fight for the love that you have, or you say it's time for me to move on. It's really a difficult time, but you got to do what is best for both of you. And you've got to do what's best. If there's other people involved, Spirit's saying, you got to do what's best for whoever's more at stake, like there's more at stake. So you've got to do what's best for everybody sometimes. I disappeared for a reason. I ignored you. I ghosted you. I shouldn't have done that. I regret that. I pushed you away. I have been checking out your social media. Maybe I don't like who you're talking to on social media. I got jealous. I overreacted. I don't like what you've been posting. I don't like who's been messaging you. My intuition has been telling me that something else has been going on. And, I found proof of it, or I kept accusing you and you kept saying no. And I realized that there was something else going on. This is what's really going on. I've got this text message, reconciliation, unfinished business. I have a feeling that you've got somebody who they don't like the feeling that we're not how we normally behave. They don't like it. Whether you have been in a no contact or low contact, I'm going to say low contact, that we're just not connected the way that we should be. It doesn't mean that you have stopped loving each other. And that's what I want you to remember, because sometimes that space, they said, it clears our mind and it heals our heart. And it helps us to see things clearly, like what's the most important thing in our life right now. And I feel like this person is realizing the most important thing in their life right now is you. So that knock on the door is because they need to tell you they love you. It's definitely a feeling like that. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you both, but I have a feeling that it's far from over, and you are going to reconnect with this person on whatever level you are at right now. And you guys are going to realize that you do still want to fight for this connection. So let's ask Spirit to help you, and let's ask Spirit to guide you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels, my main channel and a pick a card channel, and I'll put those links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and we'll see you again real soon.